All right, good morning, everyone.
Yes, good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Yes, Facebook Live. Lisa, Scott, Dillon, we're all doing it today.
We are.
Yes.
2 hours in the morning's not enough together.
No,
We thought we would.
we need enough of us.
All the news. We like to be together, like to tell the people what's going on. So this is my first Facebook Live with you guys, so I'm excited to be doing it.
Yeah.
Kind of fun.
Well, we're going to get a check of the Dillon forecast. But first, I just want to remind you, you can watch and listen to this live stream, of course, throughout the day on Facebook, but also on our InForum YouTube channel. You can find it on your favorite podcast platform, a great way to get the news. And whether you want and need to start your day, just go to inforum.com/podcast and look for the InForum Minute. Now to the Dillon.
Down to the Dillon.
Yes.
Dillon has the weather for today.
Tell us what today's going to be like.
Not as windy,
Okay.
thankfully. I mean, it was really windy yesterday. We had some gusts of 50 miles an hour. Not that bad today. Will still be cool. Temperatures upper 40s, low 50s.
Cool.
Probably see some sunshine today too. So hey, we're getting better, right?
That's what we like to see.
That breeze about 10 to 20, not up to 50 like it was yesterday. So not as ridiculous. You don't have to. It'll still be chilly.
Not as ridiculous. Is that the scientific forecasting?
For 8 o'clock, since I've been up since 3 in the morning, I think it is the scientific for right now.
Okay, I like it. Not as ridiculous. Works for me.
Yes. Yes.
Back to yesterday, that wind, like you said, was ridiculous. I looked out on my patio at my apartment, and my grill had flown from one end to the other end, and I was like,
Whoa.
Welcome to North Dakota, Scott.
hey, I'm from South Dakota. We have the wind blowing all the time there as well. So used to it, just a different place with the wind.
Hey, real quick, I know you have these numbers, even if they're the snow totals from out west. Can we talk about that for a minute? Because today it is getting better.
It is.
You said that the weekend's going to be nicer, Halloween's nice.
Yeah.
But wow, they're going to be shoveling.
Yeah, Western North
For a little
Dakota.
while.
Yeah, Williston. There is Williston and Beach, North Dakota, way out west, northwest part of the state. They got 6 inches of snow.
Ooh.
Yeah, and there were some cars in the ditch yesterday afternoon and stuff. It's done snowing now, but there was enough snow there. We got a few flurries overnight. We didn't get nothing close to that.
I was
thankfully.
whining over like a few flurries.
Yeah,
Like,
it'd be so much
me.
worse.
Yeah.
Yes,
Could be
yes.
6 inches of snow. So anyway. All right, thank you, Dillon.
Well,
Thank you for that
appreciate
update.
it. We're going to get into some local headlines here, and I think, Lisa, you have
Yeah,
some
we have
breaking news
some
actually in the
breaking news we
newsroom.
want to tell people about. This actually just happened this morning. 5 people were actually detained after the Red River Valley SWAT team and Fargo police conducted a high-risk search warrant, is what they're telling us. It actually happened right around 6 o'clock this morning. They went into an apartment building in the 4800 block of 47th Street South in Fargo. And this is an interesting twist as well, okay? We know the 5 people detained. Fargo firefighters were also called to this apartment building because of some of the SWAT operations. Whatever the SWAT team was doing during this, it actually set off the fire alarms in that apartment building. We don't have a lot more details besides that right now because they're telling us it's an ongoing investigation. But be sure to stay with WDAY throughout the day, and we'll work to get a few more details on this breaking story for you.
Absolutely, and one other thing we're kind of following up on today, a Mahnomen man from Minnesota will be in court for the first time after allegedly stabbing a man in the back. That was 18-year-old Elias Thompson Jr., who is facing charges of attempted murder, assault, theft, and tampering with a witness this morning. Thompson is accused of stabbing an 18-year-old in the back. Court records say that Thompson came to a home last week. Apparently he was intoxicated and, quote, acting crazy. He was running around grabbing knives. Then Thompson stabbed the victim. He took off in a car and then was later arrested by police. The victim, however, he was airlifted to Fargo with a punctured lung that he suffered because of that stabbing, and we're working to get you an update on his condition, and we'll do that once we have new details.
We also have an update for you this morning on the woman who was found dead in Grand Forks. We know now it happened in the Park Manor mobile home park that's in the 500 block of Circle Drive East. Police say they found the woman in the home. They tried to perform CPR, but ultimately she was pronounced dead at the scene. Grand Forks police say at this point there does not appear to be any signs of physical trauma. Now, unrelated to the death, at least at this point, is what police are telling us. A man was arrested in that mobile home park for possession of meth and drug paraphernalia. Police are still investigating. They're just saying, although they're telling us about that arrest, they're saying right now there appears to be no connection to the woman's death in that arrest.
On a different note, law enforcement is also asking for residents to help locate a missing teenage girl from Manvel, North Dakota. Her name is Kaylee Meadows. The Grand Forks County Sheriff's Office said in a Facebook post that she is believed to be either in Grand Forks, East Grand Forks, or in Fargo. If you do have any information regarding her whereabouts or where she may be, you're asked to call the Sheriff's Office at 701-780-8280, or you can send them a message on Facebook as well. That works too.
Okay, we're also learning more about a fire that destroyed a garage and then actually spread to a small shed in Grand Forks. The fire department was called out to 6th Avenue North for that fire right around 3 yesterday afternoon. When they arrived, they could see flames in the garage, and then that's when it did spread over to... Gotta stop that alarm there. Spread over to a nearby shed. At this point, they're saying the fire does appear to be unintentional.
Well, Lisa, finally, let's talk about some more exciting news rather than some of the crime and other things that are going on. An exciting weekend ahead for NDSU fans. The Bison have a big game at home this Saturday versus Illinois State. Illinois State, interestingly enough, has brought 3 different starting quarterbacks to the Dome the last 3 times they've visited here in Fargo. This year, former Minnesota Gopher Zach Annexstad is going to be leading Illinois State in the game against NDSU. He started as a true freshman at Minnesota back in 2018, but he did lose his job to Tanner Morgan, who had a pretty decent career there at Minnesota. Annexstad transferred to the Redbirds this spring, and then he's also settled in pretty nicely. He actually won Missouri Valley Newcomer of the Week last week.
All right, and of course, there'll be much more on the Bison and all things sports related on Hot Mic today. Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra. You can also watch them on InForum.com. And of course, check out the must-reads at InForum.com. They're updated throughout the day, throughout the morning. A lot of great reads. We want you to check that out. And remember, you can get a great deal right now on InForum.com for 99 cents a month for your first 3 months. That all-access pass to InForum.com. Just go to InForum.com/subscribe to get that deal.
All sorts of good content on there. Make sure you go over there, take advantage of that deal. And if you don't want to visit the online platform, you can visit us right here on the airwaves of WDAY, the ABC station, at 11 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6, 9, and 10. And then, of course, join us from 5 to 7 tomorrow morning.
Every morning. All right, thanks for joining us today. Have a great day, everyone.